Frying Motors, authorized dealer of Tata Motors PV, is now open at Lightcorny, Shillong. We are here to offer you India's most safest cars and to ensure you to get the most out of owning a Tata vehicle.
Mount Olive Culinary and Hospitality Management Shillong ka khot admission haki professional courses bapair. Yaka jingtip ka ba khamnya lecture ka city office 100-fold academy ha malki.
Usambod maju rangba bakmi yakat not boarding ba Prestone song uloong ba ka HYC lese kalaklumar habayo habayo yakajubab ling ba ka RTI yakador jong smart meter hakaba uloong ru ba ka jeng batay ka jong hapo ka yang dorbar thawan kadai tang yakador jong smart meter suda krem dakhen yakubekiter bat yakaba haban GST Kahinyo Tribute Council Dangshen kapat pau ya jinglap lengba ka RTI pakador jong uway smart meter kami hap satya bat ka bala jubab to menteri hapo ka yang darbar thawan ha jylla haba pencha lo kani ka jinglap jong ka HYC ba Prestone ulong ba ka HYC kalayo ya jingkhen ka ba day lang na ka banta tiar ki badon kam haba pendat yo smart meter bat benrap ba smart meter udon southly la ka jong ka dor ba ka jing punon kam ya smart meter hala ka jong ka fees kat kum ka jing don kam ya ka boarding ulai thu ba single phase smart meter bat ka three phase smart meter u DT meter LT meter but HD meter ka don la ka jong ulong shushu ba ka jubab ka jong hapo ka yang dorbar ba ka day namar ba ka do jong wei single phase smart meter ka day lahajas nyos pa san pudengka light no kitiar ba penon kam lang ban pendait ka bai sindok meter bat ke GST ulong ba ulade benjubab ba kan song dor sanajar praspa prap kundai tingka uwai smart meter rengkat ke sindok meter uwaya bat ke jing pendait yakini kitiar bat ke kitiar kynthup ke GST kat ba yu 3 phase smart meter kador kolong khatwe hajar arspa laipu pratingka kynthup ya boro ke jing don kam jong kitiar ban pendait
got by this HYC and they came out also with their statement, but let me just tell you, I think the calculation of the price of each unit or each meter was not calculated fully by the HYC. Because it seems they just inquired what is the price of smart meter each. So I think the reply is the smart meter because we have different category of smart meters. Number one is we have that smart meter where we call it single phase smart meter. Then we do have also three phase smart meter. Then again we have we have DT meters, LT meters, HT meters. See, we have four category of meters. So as far as this single phase smart meter, they said that the reply of the Honorable Minister was wrong. In fact, it was correct. Because in the question raised in the assembly, my reply was the cost of each smart meter, okay, the cost of each smart meter is 3750. That is a single phase. 3750 excluding GST, excluding the cost of fitting, excluding the cost of box. So therefore, the basic price of the smart meters is 3750. It was correct. So they miscalculated. Ultimately, they said the reply is wrong, which is not wrong at all. It is right because the question is pertaining to only the basic price of the smart meters. If they ask that, okay, how much is the basic price and then how much the GST and other charges, I would have replied that okay, it comes to this much. So therefore, let me just tell you, taking into account all those other components, all other components, as far as single phase smart meter is concerned, the price of the smart meters, okay, the price of the smart meters comes to rupees 5889. This is inclusive everything. What are those components? I will name it. Including meter box, okay, including the service cable fitting, because that also wire is required. Nanta, then including installation, including the modules, communication modules, where they have to, where they have to, from the smart meter, they have to transfer it to the powerhouse. Powerhouse of what? Powerhouse of billing system. So these are the things, and then including the GST. So it comes, the total cost of each phase one, single phase smart meter is 5890. 5890, because it comes to 5889 point something. So I just give it round 5890 per meter, per smart meter, and that is the single phase. So if you go to the three phase, again I will explain to you that the three phase, the cost of each meter is 5120. The three phase smart meter 5120. When you add all these components including GST, it comes to 11,238. 11,238. You are good, including all those components.
This
See,
is
that's
for third.
This is the three phase. The single phase, you got it. This is the three phase, like that. So I think from the HYC side, when they receive the reply in the form of RTI, I think they got confused. They got confused why the reply is like 5120, whereas the actual is 11,238. I think they got confused because why? That time of my reply is only to the basic price of the smart meter phase 3, but when you add up all those components, it comes to 11,238. So this is the thing, depending upon the capacity consumption. If your house is small, you need only the single phase. If you have a bigger house, you need three phase, because the power where you consume, you cannot install only a single phase meters. Yeah, this is free. Free meter inverter. This is not collected from the consumers. You don't misunderstand. I'm talking about this amount that we spend. The amount that we spend on procurement of these smart meters, because HYC wanted to know exactly what is the cost of the smart meter. Then I have given here the clarification. This is exactly what's happening. The calculation, some miscalculation takes place. And number two, when I said this calculation means against the sanction amount, whatever amount we receive from the ADB along with 20% of the state share, then what happens is we install to each and every household of the entire places in Meghalaya, to the household free of cost. Now I think we are in the 21st century. Who does not want to update themselves technically? Everybody wanted to update. Because see, if you go for smart meters, it will be just like your phone. You can pay from home. And you can know also exactly how much you consume. And not only that, in case if there is load shedding, in case there is disruption of power supply, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours or 3 hours, what happened? It will not charge. But if we go manually, even that load shedding, it was included, then you will have problem. That's why, in fact, see, government of India, why they wanted to have a smart meter throughout India, to make sure the beneficiaries is not harassed, to make sure the beneficiaries does not have any more complaint, because everything is in mobile, everything is transparent. You know yourself how much you consume power and then how much bill raised in your respective houses. In Khasi Hills is about 1 lakh, almost 1,20,000. So right now, in fact, about 45 to 50,000 has been installed. So now the work is on, but it takes little more time to complete, to reach the target. So we are trying our best to complete it as early as possible.
And what about Khasi?
Yeah, this side again we are taking it up, because see, there are some kind of apprehension from the stakeholders. They said if we allow installation of smart meters, the billing will be modified, the billing will keep increasing every month, this, that. So what I've already instructed the MECL official to make sure to go down up to the village level, take into both the village level administration, like the traditional heads, like the Ramba Shnong, like the committee Shnong, take them on board, make them understand, and let them also again go down to their village, make people understand that this is the benefit of installing the smart meter. So the process is still on. We have already instructed all the ex-deputy engineer, all the SDO to go on the ground and make sure that the awareness is completed. And right now, in fact, we got the feedback that people are also happy with this. See, relating this, let me just tell you one thing. I think, see, without knowing the facts, especially TMC, such a very, very seasoned politician who has already served the state 8 years continuously as chief minister, I think he should know to allege things with his knowledge, with his experience. But right now I've seen every day his allegation is just like a kid, maybe from the street, just for the sake of allegation. When the tendering process is completed, I will just tell you the detail. When the tendering process is completed, it is not ended with power. It is not ended with the MECL. It will come to power department, and then from power department again we have to send to Delhi. REC is there. They are the one whom we call it the technical agency of the government of India. They are the one who has to check whether this material, this company is genuine or not, or is in good condition or not, or in good book or not. Then they were the one who certified. Without that, I'm telling you, we will not be able to just blindly engage or issue work order or issue a supply order to any top declinary company.